Ezra Zion cigars.
What's going on, everyone? It's Wrench. This episode of Hard Scene Cigar coming to you all the way from Ezra Zion. My cigar gently weeps. Let's go ahead and open this. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that. Beautiful. What do we got here? We got, looks like a triple cap. Love it when that slides right off. Oh. Closed foot. Beautiful looking wrapper. Silky, a little oily. 6x52 classic Toro. The wrapper is Sumatra leaf. The binder, the filler, like always, undisclosed. Also don't know how it was aged or cured, fermented. All we do know is that all the tobaccos here are aged 5 to 12 years. So, just like always, it should be good. Only 592 of these made, little tight micro batch. And what they're saying is that this takes the extreme ends of the floral spectrum of what tobacco can be produced on God's green earth. So, I'm going to go ahead, put a double V on there, blow that off, see if we get it on the cold draw. Real, it's kind of tight, light roast coffee possibly. Why don't we go ahead? You got a good cigar glass, party liquor. Why don't you pour your glass, fire a cigar up. We're going to get in here and toast this up. Looks like we got a good light. You know, I am going to go ahead and just touch this one side up. Of course, now it starts raining. A little drizzly. Kind of woodsy. Ooh, a red pepper. Oh, red pepper spice right on the lips. This rain keeps coming down like it is, we might have to move into the car. Nice smooth draw. Firm on the construction. Looking nice. We're going to get into this first third. Keep your ass glued to that fucking seat and stay tuned. What's going on? We are back. Ash fell off about 3/4 of an inch in. Probably my fault because I set it down a little hard. But before that ash fell off, I was getting like a sweet cinnamon. Then that ash popped off, started hitting it, and like a pretty good like flavor burst of like almost like a vanilla ice cream, kind of creamy with that vanilla. So I go for like a vanilla ice cream type flavor. Super good. Not a lot of smoke output. The draw, you know, when I felt on it, felt a little tight. But the draws, the hits are beautiful. Right now, I'd put it about a mid body. Flavor profiles, same with that mid. When I had that spiciness on my lips, so I mean, right after that initial light up, man, it's the spice on the lips and then started getting to the back of my throat. I mean, I would have put that almost like a couple of notches below full body on that like spicy burn, but not an uncomfortable spice burn. Really nice. Not a lot of veins in here either, which is nice. Oh man, life is good. You know, I went last night. Went to a wedding. A family friend of ours got married, and it was a nice time. You know, it was a good time. It's always nice to see people in love. Now, whether that love lasts, I don't know. I can't say. All you can do is hope that it does. I mean, you never want to see people divorce, and I see a lot of people now. You know, I feel like divorce is just the easy way out. You know, I feel like really working hard at that relationship or that marriage, and you know, making that motherfucker work is, it's like old-fashioned, I think now. It's like old-fashioned thinking. And then right after that, we went out. Wife went to a bridal shower because it was like 6 miles away from the venue that we were at. Good friend, you know, my wife doesn't get to see her as much, you know, as we used to. You know, it's like once or twice a year, you know, she gets to see. But you know, that's what happens when life gets busy, man. 2 kids at college, everything, man. I mean, life just gets so busy sometimes that you just can't fucking break off. Or when you are able to break off, you don't want to drive. You don't want to spend that extra time because you're beat. You know, sometimes life just beats you the fuck down. Oiliness on the lips starting to come. Slight, like a leathery with like a little bit of a wood aspect. Still super smooth. So, you know, go to this bridal shower, you know, and it's at a bar. It's in the back. So my wife goes in the back. I'm chilling up front at the bar. And I'm being a motherfucking good guy because she wanted to drink. So I had to be like the designated not as much drinker. So, I mean, I was nursing the beers. At the wedding, they only had Coors Light, which I'm not fond of that. So I only had like 1 or 2. But I'm up, you know, at this bar, and I was out of my comfort zone. I really was. You know, there was some drag queens there, and one was about, I'd say, 6'5". Pretty big, broad shoulders, and he had this telescopic rod, like a pointer stick that came out, and had a dick on the end. And I was definitely out of my comfort zone because I was at the bar, and this person was like rubbing it on people, or like next to their ears, or like later in the night he stuck that COVID dick down my wife's breasts, and I was a little like, you know, I held myself back, you know, but all I was thinking that if this dude comes over here and rubs this fucking telescopic dick thing on me, we're going to town. But I held my composure. I felt good about holding my composure because normally I probably wouldn't. But I figured, we're at a bridal shower. I gotta stay focused, stay steady at the wheel. So I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself for not drinking as much. Let my wife have the enjoyment that night. And proud of myself for not saying nothing. But all in all, it was a good night, I mean, me and the wife don't get to go out, as much as we used to. So it was a good time, man. It was a good time. There was some karaoke. I heard a lot of botched Ozzy. There was this white guy, man, he could rap like a motherfucker. My wife and a friend got out of the bridal shower, and I was like, dude, man, you got to hear this guy rap, dude. He's on fire. I mean, I was actually impressed. I'm not a big rap fan, but I was fucking impressed. Ooh, oh my God. Wow, that was like, man, that was almost like a woodsy Almaretto. Oh. Slightly there, but it was almost like, pow, and then gone. It's like almost like when you're traveling down the highway. You're road tripping, and you look over and you see somebody getting a little roadhead on the highway, and then you're like, oh shit, and you turn back, and they're already passed, and you're. That's how I felt about this right here. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. I was like, I hit that. I was like, oh, and then it was gone. But sometimes that's what you get with these Ezra Zions, or you get the Nomads. Like a magical flavor will just kind of hit you, and you'll be in awe of it. And then it's gone with the wind, But what I believe that does is that teaches you to really like get down and soak in and enjoy the little things in life, because sometimes sometimes the good things can come and they can go just as fast. So we're going to get into a little bit more of this, and we're going to be back, and it's starting to drizzle on me, so as long as it stays right about here, we'll still continue this outside. What's going on? We are back. Burns looking good. I was getting some really good flavors, almost like a wafer type cookie. Then that turned into a molasses, but with like smoky tones, real smoky tones. For a while, the smoke output really picked up. But that smoke output kind of died back down to where it's been staying. Now I got like hard to tell if it's like a pepper burn, like a black pepper burn, or a cayenne burn, but my lips are, I wouldn't say on fire, but they're tingling. So is the far back of my throat. Almost like it's like dripping down my throat. hard to get the smell of the smoke and the aroma, because it is a little breezy out right now, and I'm getting bats of heavy drizzle coming down, and then it goes. Has kicked up, I'd say, a notch or two above a mid body, because I can start to feel it, like it is intensifying on the strength.
Myself. 1 second. Oh shit.
What, buddy? You can't pee outside? You're too good for us now? Comes outside, he's gonna take a piss. Probably because somebody's in the bathroom and he doesn't want to walk upstairs, and he sees me. Oh my God, I can't be out here doing this. I get it though. I mean, everyone's camera shy sometimes. That burn moved into a little nuttiness. I almost think that that burn that does come, that burny sensation, cayenne. We had that cinnamon on the front portion of it. I almost think if you had like some Fireball whiskey or like some Cinnamon Creek water, it might go phenomenal with this stick. Well, this is where we are here. Burn is still looking pretty spot on. I'm about to call this review over. Not because I don't want to smoke this anymore down, but the rain is really kind of starting to come down now. So we're going to get in. We're going to give a few final thoughts. I'm going to rank this cigar about a good 8 out of 10. Did intensify. I got almost like a charred barrel aged flavor coming through. Super, super good. From start to finish, this cigar has been very excellent. A lot of like one-off flavors that kind of pow, 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 just kind of like firework in during the cigar, and then they're gone. I know it's raining, bud. What? What? Yeah, I'll open the garage in 2 secs. A lot of firework type flavors coming through. Would I like to see them stick around a little bit more? Hell yes. But you know, with every Ezra Zion, you never know what you're getting or what's coming next. So in true Ezra Zion fashion, this is the guy fucking rock. Easy 8 out of 10. And it's only going to get better with the age. In a few months, maybe 3, this cigar could be an easy 9.2. Very, very excellent. Definitely suggest you try to go score some if you can. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe on there. Take it easy. Prost.